Alright, welcome back to another CTR nitro-fueled video. Today is going to be a special one because we're not really doing it live. I am doing a commentary talking about what the game actually needs and what I want to see added after the Grand Prix, because we know the Grand Prix are coming to an end. The Gasmoxia Grand Prix is the final Grand Prix of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, but the content is still coming. There's gonna be new characters, new carts, new customization items, new ways to gain coins as well. And in the pit stop you'll have an option to recycle the items they give to you, or that are showcased in the pit stop twice a day. So there's definitely a lot coming already, but I'm going to talk about what I want to see added after the final Gasmoxia Grand Prix. And before we do that, I gotta go through the comment of the day section. The first comment comes from NMC, and he says, even when I'm feeling burnt out from playing Crash Team Racing, I still count down the hours till your next video. That is so amazing, man. That feeling, the feeling I get from reading that is just mwah, heartwarming. Thank you so much for the comment. And the second comment comes from Ryan Reacts, and he says, yo bro, I'm a big fan, thank you for the amazing videos. You guys are so I can't take it, man. You guys are so lovely. You are the most lovely community out there on YouTube, and thank you so much for the comments. I hope you will enjoy this video as well, but we'll jump right into it. I feel like I've talked about this a lot already in a couple of my videos. Some things haven't really changed, so I will touch on that in this video as well, but some things got added. Like, I made a video a couple of months ago talking about what Crash Team Racing actually needs in order to survive in the long run. Some things will be on this list, but we'll go over it right now. I've written everything down and we'll go over it. So the first thing I want are custom private lobbies. I have done a stream where I played with subscribers. I think I played with you guys for an hour and a half, and I wanted to do some no item races, but like one or two people in my lobby actually kept using items, although I was saying you can't use items, but they kept doing it and kept ruining it for everyone. So custom private lobbies where you can actually change the way you play, deselect all the items, like not allowing any items, actually selecting no item races or team races or whatever. That would be amazing. That in private lobbies would lead to such amazing streams, which would only make this game even better and more attractive for people to actually buy it. So custom private lobbies is high on the list for me to add to this game. The second one is, of course, and I talked about this a lot already, is modes. I feel like I've preached for modes since the start of this game. Like after the first few months, I was like, okay, when are they gonna add a mode? And we only got Ring Rally, but I want to see modes to the online mode. It's Crash Team Racing, we need a team mode. Teams of 4 or teams of 2, just like in Mario Kart, would be amazing. A no items mode would be really great as well. Just those modes added to the online would make this game a lot deeper in the online function, because right now we only have single races and battle mode in the online, and no one actually plays battle. It takes a long time for me to find a battle match. So everyone has to play single races, and I know there's only 100,000, 150,000 people playing the online mode, and like 400,000 to 500,000 people playing the single player, but still, we need a deeper online if this game wants to survive in the long run. So once again, I'm preaching for more modes in the online section of this game. The third one are bug fixes. Now this is a really big one because I have a feeling they haven't really fixed any bugs recently, like the last couple of months. There's still the bug where you get thrown out of the lobby if the host leaves. There's still the bugs where the game actually doesn't even start, there will be no countdown. There's still the ghost drivers. So everything I talked about in my last video a couple of months ago is still in this game. They haven't fixed it, and now that they aren't really focusing on any more Grand Prix, they should be focusing on actually fixing this game and adding things to this game, but they're not really doing it. So that's definitely something I want to see added. Bug fixes. I want a lot of bug fixes. Anyway, the fourth one is maybe pushing it a little bit too far, and that is the CNK Adventure Mode. They might not do this, but if they actually add the CNK Adventure Mode, this game would be done, would be perfect. You'll have the CTR Adventure Mode and then the CNK Adventure Mode, but I know they're not gonna do it because it takes a lot of time to actually record and make the cutscenes. Of course, you already have the characters, but you would have to create a world, a hub world, and then you already have the CNK tracks, so it would make it a little bit easier, but it will still take a lot of time to actually put a CNK Adventure Mode together, because you also have all the voice lines that you need to record, and I'm not too sure if they're actually gonna do it, but if they would bring a huge update to this game with a CNK Adventure Mode, I would be all for it. That would be absolutely amazing. Anyway, the fifth thing I'm going to talk about are save presets, or just presets, customization presets. Right now, I come across some really great customization loadouts, and you guys actually give me a lot of loadouts for one of my series on the channel as well, which will come later this week. The next part will come later this week, and I feel like I want to save those presets. I want to save those loadouts and put it into a preset, so I could just have like 2 to 3 buttons I need to click, and then I'll have the customization loadout. That would be absolutely amazing. Right now I have to keep the loadout in mind, don't forget it, and put it in manually every single time I want to switch to that customization loadout. Presets would make my life so much easier, and yeah, it will be a nice addition to this game. The next one is talking about the developer times, and I want to see a good rewards for beating all the developer times. The dev trials will be absolutely insane. I might not actually beat them on all tracks. I might have to grind it out, have to keep practicing. I know I'm good, but I might not be good enough for some of the developer times. I think I'm gonna struggle with around 8 to 9 tracks. And it's gonna be a grind. It's gonna be a grind trying to beat them all, so I want a really good reward. And what I mean with a really good reward is I want a character or a cart, or maybe a paint job. A paint job is okay, but I really want to see a character or a cart, not a decal for the Champions card, because I'm not too sure if I'm gonna try and beat all the dev time trials then, if they're just gonna give me a decal. That would be, I would be fuming, man. I would be fuming if they actually just give you a decal. So I want to see a character or a cart as a reward for the dev time trials. Another thing, and I wanted this to be added really early on in this game's life cycle, and that is a competitive mode. Some of my friends actually only play competitive on games, and I feel like when this game had a competitive mode, those friends would have played this game a lot more than they did right now. Right now they already stopped playing after like a month or two, and with a competitive mode it would be really interesting. They could give rewards as well at the end of a season. Like a season would take 2 months, 3 months, and then after the season you would get rewards or a lot of coins as well to spend in the pit stop, and it would have these ranks. With skill-based matchmaking. You could take skill-based matchmaking out of the single race online mode and just put it in the competitive mode. That would have been a lot better for this game, I feel like. And a competitive mode, I'm a competitive player as well on a lot of games like Rocket League, Rainbow Six Siege. I play competitively. Yeah, that's mainly why I want to see a competitive mode come into this game, but I don't think this one is going to be added soon, if actually it's ever going to be added. Another one is a really big one, and that's mainly for me because I'm a YouTuber. But it would be really cool. A replay feature on this game would be amazing, so you could see your races in slow motion, actually see what's happening on the track. And mainly for me is create my thumbnails. I'm having some difficulties creating my thumbnails sometimes. I don't really know what to put as a thumbnail, so I'm just there like, what the hell do I do? So I'm just browsing the images on Google, and then just pick one randomly most of the time. And I want a replay feature so I can have close-ups of my characters and put that as a thumbnail. Plus, replaying your races would be just a nice feature to have on a kart racing game. You already had it in the older Mario Karts as well. Mario Kart still has it. You can slow motion replay all of your races, and it leads to a lot of really great thumbnails and just a lot of great like scenery views, and it's just amazing. So I really want to see a replay feature added to this game, but once again I don't think it's gonna happen. And the final one, for dear Lord, we've been asking for this for so bloody long. After this Grand Prix, I want to see a bloody Giri Skin, man. I want to see a Giri Skin. There's also a few other characters that don't really have legendary skins. I think Komodo Mo doesn't really have one. Rillaru and all, like some of the newer characters don't really have one, but gosh dang it, Giri is a C and K character that was on this game since the start, and he doesn't even have a legendary skin yet. People have been preaching for it, I'm preaching for it. Giri needs a bloody skin, and I think they're going to give it to us because they said we're going to add an item that a lot of people will be happy about. I'm not too sure when that's gonna be, but I think they are gonna add it some way down the line, like after the final Grand Prix, so we might finally see it. Anyway, I think from the things I talked about, not actually too many things will be added to this game. They might be able to add custom private lobbies, they might be able to add a few modes, the bug fixes, maybe the presets, maybe a character for the dev time trials, but I don't think we will see a replay feature. I don't think we will see a competitive mode. The CTR Adventure Mode might have pushed it a little bit too far, in my opinion. But hopefully we'll see some things I touched on in this video coming to this game after the final Grand Prix. That's all I have to talk about. If I missed anything, if you really want to see something added to this game, let me know down below in the comment section. Let the developers know. Hopefully they watch this video. Hopefully this video gets a lot of recognition, a lot of views, a lot of likes, that the developers, that Beanox actually sees this video and knows what the community wants, because so far I'm not too sure if they actually know what their community wants to see added to the game. So let me guys know what you want to see added down below in the comment section, and I will end the video right here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like if you want to see more, then subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.